Hello YouTube fans, this is TheSkullKlown. Hello Facebook. So whew, feel that energy, baby. So as you can, if you've been following like Remedy H, Mr. MB333 and shit, and other people that are actually talking about the shit that's going on around this planet. I recently, yesterday, told my teacher, and he's in Orc, I told him, did you hear about the hurricanes? I mean, well, yeah, the tornadoes or hurricanes. Most likely tornadoes. And he said, yeah. And I'm laughing because it's exactly, it's funny, because not so long ago, I literally screamed. Like, I was like, you know when you scream to, like, you know, softly and shit like that? But that rage is still there, so obviously you did something. Once I did that, literally the next day, well, not the next day, all of a sudden I kept hearing like, oh no, tornadoes hit and shit like that. And I wasn't even paying attention, to be quite honest with you. Why? Mainly because I was focusing on me. I was focusing on other shit too that I was paying attention to, like, I don't know, like me building or what to build. I realized what I wanted to build, I drew it out. Now I know what I want, basically, what I wanted to do with it. And I got some nails. I've been like looking around outside, and I found like nails. So I just picked them up, put them in a baggie, and eventually I'm going to use those nails for, hopefully, for something. I might save them because I don't have a lot of them. I probably have like 4 or something. So there's that. But I do have plans to build that structure that I showed you guys in my Orc channel and this channel, obviously the Orc channel, and my other channel. That is being more updated. Obviously, I haven't updated in a while. I haven't went over there in a while, mainly because I've just been doing other stuff, you know. Because there's actually shit happening in this planet. All right. Kind of not so long ago, like I told you in the video that I made, that I was interacting with Cthulhu. So this is a shit that's happening very soon, guys. I want you to know that the reason people are talking about the end, like Remedy H, and who else is talking about the end? The only thing, Ralph Smart, he talked about like, oh, you know, on December 21st, you know, shit's gonna go down, and Ralph Smart, Remedy H is like, oh, December 25th, you know, guys, the energies, if you didn't take that Jamba Juice and shit like that, which is true. I haven't taken it. This is the moment we've been waiting for, people. Okay? And the thing is, remember, I had a dream not so long ago. I'm going to repeat myself and shit like that, just in case if people are new or watching it, and if you just want to get a refresher, you know? Remember, I did have that dream. That an orc friend of mine was like, oh, Jesus is coming and shit, but everything in the background was all fucked up and shit like that, and crazy, you know, like almost like it was all reddish. It was like reddish, orange, brown, reddish, orange, yellow-ish, basically. So it was very apocalyptic, basically, if you want to call it that. So, sorry guys, I'm just taking in nature and shit like that. Yesterday I had helicopters following me. So, like, you wicked motherfuckers, to be quite honest, you wicked beings, your time is up. This is it. Like, you guys spraying the sky a lot today, and the sky is cleared. Why? Because it didn't do shit. It didn't do shit. I'm all up there. I'm all looking up in the sky when I was going to classes. You spraying up in the sky and shit. But I'm all like pissed off and shit. But in the back of my head, something keeps telling me, it ain't shit. It ain't going to do shit. It ain't going to do shit. And guess what? It ain't do shit. It ain't do shit. Where is it? Like, you have a few clouds in the background, but overall, like, right here. And look, what, the chemtrailing over there? You know? Just right there. It's like now they were just restarting because they know it's not working. The shit's not working for them anymore. It's done. It's over. It's over. And it's funny that the helicopter was looking at me yesterday because I had a feeling that they were looking at me because, you know, the times that we live in, you know, they wanna spy on us right now to see what we're gonna be doing, how we're gonna react to these energies. For crying out loud, don't be surprised when they are like hovering in the air with a helicopter and they see like one of us just evolve into what we are in the astral realm, and they be like, what the fuck, you saw that shit? Oh yeah, man, he turned into a fucking dragon, you know? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Don't be fucking surprised. Because sooner or later, once that happens, it's going to pop like popcorn. Watch. Watch. It is. And not all of us are dragons. All of us are different types of quote-unquote monsters, quote-unquote different angels, different types of beings. We're different types of beings, you know? And some of us belong here to this planet, and some of us do not. The ones that do not are just here to help the planet, protect it, and raise the vibration with it, and everything like that, help some brothers and sisters out, you know? Other than that, we're gone after that, you know? To be honest, yeah. That's really it. Damn, man, I've been hearing this shit since I was like, since 2016, man. In 2016, I was like getting more into all of this stuff. And I was more potent, got more in tune with myself, which is good. It's really good. You have to be more in tune with yourself, guys. Even if you're like, say if you're quote unquote jerking off, right? Say if you're doing that, but then you meditate right afterwards. Most people might be like, oh, you know, blah, 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 you know, you want to argue and shit like that. But isn't there a balance? You guys can correct me if you want to. Go ahead. That's just something that I want to talk about. And these birds, you know, some of them are looking at you and spying on you. Some of them are just part of nature. Yo, a few, like, this stuff that's happening right now, actually. I want to say something right now that the reason why, like, YouTubers like Remedy H is like talking about this shit is over, this shit's done, is because obviously it is, but the most reason for that is that, guys, this is done. Like, it's done. Oh, you always say that and shit like that. No, guys, I'm telling you, like, every time I say it's done, like I said before, every time I say it's done, we get closer and closer for it to be done. But when it's literally done, it's done. And this is done. This is done. It's over. There's nothing they can do anymore. This is it. This is it. And most people might be like, we always had that this is it, this is it, this is it type shit. But look around you. Look around you. And the thing is, too, it's not a coincidence that again, going back to my dream, I'm not saying I'm going to repeat what the dream was, because you guys heard of it already in this video, and I made 2 videos talking about it. But in the dream that I had, it's not a coincidence that I had that dream, and then all of a sudden, tornadoes happen, and all of a sudden, brothers and sisters are literally talking about, dude, December this, December that. Dude, like if you took the jab, then you're fucked. If you haven't, you're good. Basically, this is it. This is it. All right. I won't be saying that this is it if no other brothers and sisters are not talking about this shit. Okay. Like, going back, man, you live in the Truman Show if you want to talk about that. We really do. We live in the Truman Show, because every time you think about it or you see it, it becomes a reality. It is real. It becomes it. It happens in the astral realm before it becomes in the physical realm. Okay, people? And some of you guys know that. Some of you still might not know that. If you knew. But the time is now is to get prepared. I think this is the last week to get prepared. To be quite honest, guys. Like, you should have been prepared a long time ago, first of all. I know I got prepared. I still have enough money to, like, stock up on food and water and shit like that. You know, some people might say, like, you know, Remedy H might mention, like, you know, use this money to build and everything like that, which is not wrong. He is not wrong. I do not disagree with that. Yes, I have done that. But also, I haven't done that. I mostly haven't done that, right? Because I use the resources of the planet herself and anything I can find. Because mostly sometimes I just find it and my intuition or just something inside of me just goes like, just grab it, take it, just bring it to your house. You can build with it. You can put it somewhere. And that's nature talking to you. You know, you are nature anyways. So your intuition is connecting to what are you seeing. Like if you're seeing a rock or a little branch of a tree, it's literally when it's some type of connection that you can't explain. That's how you know you're in tune with nature. You can't explain the relationship you have with nature. You just feel it and you know it. You just know it. And when you know it, everyone around you needs to shut the fuck up about it. Because they don't know. If they don't know, they don't know. And that's fine if you don't know. But if you're acting like you do know, don't. Because some people think that this shit is all fun and shit and all trendy and shit. No, it's not. This is real. This is dangerous. And people like me that talk the truth, they want us dead. They want us to be hanged. Hell, there's even... look, I doubt this is going to happen because we're so fucking goddamn powerful, and plus when we raise our vibration, they can't even get near us anyways, but they want to, like, capture us and shit. But I doubt that shit's going to happen, alright? This is... besides, all of the bad shit they be wanting to do, they can't do it anyways. They couldn't do it ever since, what? I think 2016? Or maybe before that? Or after that? Correct me somewhere with that, but I think it was way before that. Because if they couldn't do it, they could have done that shit a long time ago. You know? It's just there's forces and beings now making sure that these motherfuckers, these wicked motherfuckers, don't get what they want. And it's almost the end. Man, you have this squall right here. Why are you running away? Huh? Well, you're going back to your freaking, you know, your lord, basically, your little fucking boss. But like, what did you see, my pet? Most people are like, oh, you're thinking about it too much. Oh, you have to think about it, man. It's out of the box. You know how many times you have to think out of the box? This is a type of war that makes you doesn't want you to think out of the box. So when you think about out of the box, people think that you're weird, kind of like what they show you in that movie, Harry Potter with Luna. I love that character. There's some people that be like, oh, they just put her, oh, she's wearing those shoes because she's gawky. Oh, I'm like, no, that's her character, you dumb piece of shit. Fuck you. Fucking hate people like that, man. Those are the people that should not even, I don't know, should not even make movie reviews, to be quite honest, because they don't know shit, in my opinion. They don't know shit. There's people out here that don't know a lot of shit that I'm just like, look, I'm not saying I know everything, but when you talk about something that's probably should be commonly known educational-wise, because you just, when you find it, and then you don't know it, it's like, come on, dude, it's right. You live in a decade of information internet, to be honest. You have a phone that you could just use, or a laptop, or a computer. There's no excuse anymore. Alright? There's no excuse. There's literally no excuse anymore. And I'm listening to these brothers like Kala, I believe that's his name, like talk about these hurricanes and everything like that, and these orbs that are all in the sky, and obviously Mr. MBB3 was saying these are spaceships or some shit like that, or light reflection. Well, I don't, whatever he fucking says. To me, every time I hear his bullshit mouth, I want to punch him in the fucking goddamn face sometimes. Seriously, man. Seriously. It's just, the reason for that is because he talks such much bullcrap that I'm like, dude, you're lying. There was parts in his videos sometimes that he's just straight up lying, and I'm like, I could tell when you're lying, dude. Like, when you're lying, literally, my heart beats like crazy, and my intuition is like, you're a lying piece of shit. My intuition literally goes like, ding, 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 ding. Lying bitch alarm. these orcs, they don't like me, man. Ever since I started talking about these orcs, they tried so hard to fuck with me. I have never felt such a fucked up shit. Like, not even these Dracos do that shit. Because these Dracos know, they for crying out loud, I'm the Draco Slayer in the Astral Realm for a reason. And these Dracos have told you orcs not fuck with me. And you still have fucked with me. And look what has happened to you guys. I went to the Astral Realm and destroyed you guys. Your orcs. And you guys couldn't believe it. You guys couldn't believe it. I've done that multiple times. I also did it to the reptilians. For crying out loud. Once I did that to you guys and I did it to the reptilians, they literally blamed you for it. Because you provoked me. And they told you to not provoke me. Do not provoke the sacred clown. You know? Do not provoke him.